Welcome back.
Hello there.
We got 4 more lovely songs.
Indeed. And this is called Living Room Requests for anybody who hasn't joined us yet. That's Patricia Hammond. Anyway, we're going to start by telling you about these outfits. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, not on the podcast version, we're all in black and we got a black instrument up here.
It's to match the instrument ostensibly.
And to match the repertoire which is coming up.
What's wrong with New Romantic?
It's fine. Hey,
I'm an old romantic.
Here's an old romantic accordion and an old, what we term Irish song.
An old Irish song from 1947. People might think it's a folk song.
And this one's for Rog.
This is for Rog, in memory of his father. If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, then maybe at the closing of your day, you will sit and watch the moon rise over Claddagh and see the sun go down on Galway Bay, just to hear again the ripple of the trout stream, the women in the meadows making hay, and to sit beside a turf fire in the cabin and watch the barefoot gossans at their play. For the breezes blowing o'er the seas from Ireland are perfumed by the heather as they blow, and the women in the uplands digging pratties speak a language that the strangers do not know. For the strangers came and tried to teach us their way. They scorned us just for being what we are, but they might as well go chasing after moonbeams or light a penny candle from a star. And if there is going to be a life thereafter, and somehow I am sure there's going to be, I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in that dear land across the Irish Sea. Galway Bay. Galway Bay.
Bing Crosby really made a thing of his
Yes.
Irish family.
Bing Crosby. Yeah,
Not to be
so
forgotten.
we have a whole collection of songs that are kind of, I mean, yeah, it talks about across the Irish Sea, but it's more across the Atlantic, really.
There we go. Hey, I just want to take this opportunity to mention Patricia's new and up and coming Instagram, which is entitled @patriciahammondsongs, the same as this YouTube channel.
Just the odd picture here and there.
And you never know what you might find there. If that's not your thing, do head over to patriciahammond.com/newsletter to get up to speed on what's coming up, what you might have missed.
Yes, we've had requests to have a newsletter about this series so that we tell you sort of what
I know
we've
that
done.
not everybody subscribes on YouTube, so.
So yeah.
All right. So this one here is a guitar with a total of 12 strings.
Oh, wow, look at that.
It's like a 6-string guitar, but twice. But I tell you what, this is a rare one because I've tuned it as they used to do in the 1910s and 20s and even before 1890s, which was just for volume. So the strings are tuned exactly the same. As
Punch it out there when you don't have microphones back then.
That's true. A bit like people singing higher and louder.
I see something very unusual for you. In fact, I'm even surprised you own one.
Well, this is called a capo or capo. And you can hear that the guitar sounds a bit higher. In fact, this guitar is capoed, as some people say, capoed at the 3rd fret which is also known as a Turks guitar. But more on that later, or not.
Oh.
Anyway, so I'm using a capo because that's part of the style that we're going to do now of performance practice. The year is 1982.
Oh, right.
And the artist is a chap called Kamal, much forgotten, but he recorded this one.
He was the first one to record this song.
Before Roger Whittaker. And,
or Bette Midler.
Yeah, it was deemed not the commercial success.
Well, but it's remarkable. I like it. I like it. So this is a request for Jane.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
And it's The Wind Beneath My Wings. And yes, this we really like this fella's recording of it. Anyway, we're going to do a very
idiosyncratic Patricia Hammond and Matt Redman version.
It's just going to be very normal. Nothing to scare nothing like for Jane's last request. She asked for a disco inferno, and it was oud and goat bell. So this is
we'll
a little
link that
bit
one
more.
below. Here we go.
Must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long, a beautiful smile to hide the pain. You're my hero, and everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you.
There we are.
There we are.
I'll leave that on just for 50 sec.
I forgot that there was a second verse, and he had to gesture me.
I gestured you several times, and that'll be funny for people.
That will be amusing.
Because they'll be able to see
They'll
it.
go, what's wrong? Anyway.
Right, now it is time.
It's a nice second verse. I'm very pleased to do
Nice,
it. Thank
good.
you, Jane. That was a gorgeous song.
Nice. So this one is actually, it's taken 32 living room request concerts for us to sing a song by the Beatles.
The Beatles. I honestly thought it wouldn't be like, what is it, 170 songs now, something like that since March.
At least, yeah.
At least. So, we'll have to do something for the 200th request.
That's it.
Don't know.
Well,
But
look,
anyway.
let's do something for the whatever number we're on now. And this is entitled 6-string fretless electric bass guitar, which is, I do even admit myself, out of all of my instruments, a rather uncommon instrument. But I thought it would lend itself, not only because of the colour scheme and a special instrument that Patricia's going to bring out shortly, but to this little song, which is usually on the guitar.
Yes.
Anyone who's vaguely interested or listening on the podcast, it's a regular bass guitar of 4 strings, but it has a lower string and a higher string. And it has a very large range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 octaves in a bit on the normal fingerboard. So, if you're listening on the podcast, do head over to YouTube and check it out.
Also, the outfits that are entirely built round the colouring of this guitar.
That is
Red and
gratuitously
black.
true.
It's true. My lipstick, earrings are red. Dress is black. Matt's wearing the most amazing... Where did you get that shirt?
I got it from the past. When you look in the label. Here we go. We don't need to tell you the title. It's well known.
All right. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take those broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night. Little guest star here, Terracotta Blackbird.
That's great. Well, that gave you an idea of a non-standard way to play that instrument.
That is the most trippy sounding thing that I think Matt's come up with, and he's come up with a lot of trippy things.
That is
on
my...
this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Yeah.
No, it's
That
fine.
is my 47th instrument that I've played on this series. And I think the first time that particular instrument made an appearance on this channel.
Yes. I call it the Darth Vader bass because, well, look at it.
All right. This one.
And I don't get out much,
This one, I'll tell you what.
Let's restart the camera because if we don't, it stops. And then there's no getting it back. It's forever gone.
This one is another trip to the Musical Theatre Hall of Entertainment, isn't it?
Oh, that request, by the way, was from Teresa.
Oh, well
Teresa,
done. Yeah,
thank you for Blackbird.
So
In fact, it was interesting researching something in this book that I wrote. I found there was a reference to the Cornish Blackbird. She was a singer, a contralto in the 1920s, and I thought that was quite wonderful, the Cornish Blackbird.
I know you're only telling that story so that we can link your book below.
No, I'm not actually. I hesitated. You may observe. I hesitated. I thought,
but we shall do that.
But how can I, This is for Suzanne. Send in the Clowns from a little night music of Stephen Sondheim. And I think it's our first, that was just our first Beatles and our first Sondheim.
Oh, wow. Let's see what the future
Sondheim.
brings. This is a cross-strung harp. Sorry. I'm
Yes,
trying
no.
to say something else. Cross-strung harp,
relevant.
for anybody who doesn't know, and if you're already on the podcast, it's got 2 layers of strings and this side. So you might say that one side is like the white notes of a piano and the other one's like the black notes.
And not content to be, occupied thusly, he wants me to hold this here
Yeah, I haven't got enough.
and this
I
for
want
just a
4
little bit.
rows.
He wants more. He wants more. More is more. He's a maximalist. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair, sand in the clouds. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Just when I'd stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love fuss? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Quicksand in the clouds. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. And where are the clowns? They're So sophisticated, Stephen Sondheim. So sophisticated. The idea of, here we are in a circus. We're going to carry the metaphor right to the end. Clowns come in when something goes wrong at the circus, and something's gone wrong in the circus of life.
I love it. And here's the metaphor for the end of our show. For this little episode, we'll see you or you'll hear us on the next one. Thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks for watching and indulging us and asking for requests. Thank you.
Subscribe to YouTube if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. See you later.